All right, I'm going to demonstrate a couple variations of a tuck hop and sort of an in-between tuck straddle with both knees bent and everything pulled in close. And then I'll demonstrate the three options again using these little wooden blocks, which is a real pain in the ass, but it gets you used to pressing from the shoulders and trying to pull things in to keep everything under control. So for the basic tuck hop, I was wristing at the shoulders, arms vertical, palms down, and then trying to keep this in close. So this is going to be a very compressed version of the tuck that I'm going to bring this into. I'm just going to bring my butt up in the air and bring the legs in close with the legs squeezing together. So from here, just pressing down. And that's really just trying to curl everything into a ball. You try to get as tight as possible. I know it wasn't completely closed from there, but you work it as best you can. You're trying to do it with a minimal plunge forward, pulling the hips back. A more open version from here, it's very hard to come up with your knees lower than your hips. So if you need your knees to be higher, think about coming up into the tuck with the shins toward parallel with the ceiling. So to bring it up higher, I'm still going to keep my legs together. Then come all the way up. Now this is a much more open tuck, and I'm saying that it's open because I'm not pulling my thighs in toward my belly. So if I want to close this, I'm going to keep the legs squeezing together and pull it. And this is pretty much where I jumped to before. And so that's the difference between sort of the open tuck and the closed tuck with the knees still held together. Now, I'm gonna bring this up into another version of the tuck. This will be more of a straddle. It's kind of a diamond shape, but not really. I'm not gonna open up the diamond. So I'm not trying to get my feet up high. I'm just trying to pull my feet in close and let the knees go wide. So still things are relatively tucked in. And here's the difference from here. Now I'm still trying to pull my thighs in toward my low belly and letting the knees go wide, but I've got my heels pulling in toward my butt. And so I'm calling this basically a straddle tuck. And so bring into one of these shapes just to find some balance, get control of the position of the hips, and really lock in the engagement of the shoulders. So just to give you another view of all of this, here's the closed tuck. Which is by far the hardest to hold. Here will be the open tuck where I'm bringing my shins toward parallel with the ceiling. And here's where I bring it from this position to the closed version. And those positions are exhausting to hold. I'm going to bring myself up into that straddle tuck now. And now I'll bring it to the closed tuck. And then I'll bring it down. So all three versions.